Okay, this screencast is going to be for Jake, because I'm sure he's going to be ready now to move on from making his site and then starting to make something called a template in the site, which is useful to control the design of all the pages in there. You'll notice that we know that we've got a website here, a site within Dreamweaver, because we've got a green folder there. The name's indicated that it's the site that we're expecting to see. It says site there, and importantly it's got a green yellow folder icon there. You can see all the files that are in our site here on the tree structure of our website. The web page that we're going to use is going to be the home page of our site. You can start from a blank web page as well, and you can create all the things you'd normally do on a web page. You'll notice we've got a table here that consists of the banner, the main content, and the footer. The head and the footer, or the banner and the footer, will stay the same. It's just going to be the content's going to change on each of our web pages. So first of all, let's get rid of the text that's on there. So I'm selecting and I'm deleting the text. Oh, notice this, I've got a bit of a problem here. My text starts in the middle of the cell. We've got a bit of a formatting issue. If I start typing here, for instance, this is where my main content will be, you'll notice it'd be better if it was at the top. Let's format that now before we do anything else. So I'll just click on the bar, which I'd hidden before to make it easy to see everything. And you'll notice in the cell bit you've got this option to change the vertical alignment to top, so all the text will run from the top down, make it much easier to read. I don't want to make it a heading 1. By default I want it to be paragraph style, so I'll keep that like that, and that should be okay. So let's get rid of the image. This is where more content will be. Here's the two sections that we're going to have. We're now ready to save this as a template. File, save as template. We'll give it a name, my template. I try not to put spaces in my web page names. It's easier to read when it comes into a browser. Click on save. Update the links if there are any, and you'll notice now that the page has changed from being a HTML file, a web file, to a DWT file, which is a Dreamweaver template. What we've got to do now though is say where stuff will change, because everywhere else it'll stay consistent, it'll stay the same, and you won't be allowed to change it when you come to edit the pages. So we'll select the first region and we will insert a template object, which is what we call an editable region. That's going to be named. We need a name for it, so let's call this the main content area. And you can see then it wraps the text that you got selected in a light blue box and shows the name of that area in the light blue in bold above that area. So let's do it again for this next bit. That area, that blue and the name won't appear on your page. So it's insert template objects, editable region. This one's going to be more content area. Click OK, and we'll save that. Now, before the screencast finishes, notice what's happened. We've created this DWT file. Let's look in our files folder structure now. We've got a new folder there automatically created, and in there's my template. Don't delete that, don't move it, don't rename it, because you're going to need that in the next screencast.